What is going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists, and welcome to On the Bench with Pete, the series that you put on in the background whilst you hobby or paint along with me. You know the drill. Grab your glues, brushes, models, paints, whatever else you need. Get set up for some hobby time, as I'm doing. Let's get to the bench. Alright, not much on my bench at the moment, but there is a whack-ton load of models in front of me, and it's a job to know what to do first. Well, I think we're going to be looking at some Zombicide, Black Plague, yeah baby. Oh, and the Ghostbusters little gribbly things here. Now I am sorely tempted with these. It's difficult to know what to do. I've got these technical paints, which were designed for something else, actually. But I've also got a contrast paint, Atomatic Blue. Night Haunt Gloom. I think we'll go with Night Haunt Gloom on my little gribbly things here. I've also got Soul Stone Blue here. Oh, it's difficult to know what to do, isn't it? Just because they're blue plastic doesn't mean I should paint them blue, does it? But I'm thinking Night Haunt Gloom might be the way forward. Well, dare I try it? Dare I try it? I don't know. I've got a couple more holders I can use here for them. I've got a please recycle me Coke lid. Do you know this Coke lid? This came with a Burger King meal. That's the one and only time I've ever drank Coke all the way. Normally with something like that, I just like to have a maybe one or two sips, gulps, whatever you call it, and I'm good. Right, do I want to do that? I don't know. Lost my model now. Wasn't sure about that, so what I did, dipped him in water. Night Haunt Gloom, not feeling it. I don't know, it's I'll tell you what I have done today as well, though. This is my last day off before I go back to work tomorrow. Let me have some coffee a moment. But I've got a short week ahead of me. Well, Night Haunt Gloom, I wasn't overly impressed with. This blue text not adhering to the Coke lid. Don't know why. Alright. We'll get rid of that one. Alright, put him to one side. The next tester then is going to be this Soulstone Blue. Because, man, again, we shall see. If I put some on the base. Soulstone Blue. Not sure. I mean, maybe. So what I'm actually doing is I'm testing. Because I've got a lot of these gribbly things to do. So whatever I decide on, you know, it's like, do I want to do them that colour? Bring my bin closer in because I hadn't thought of that. Now the next one, Atomatic Blue. I think this might be more successful actually, rather than Soulstone Blue. Shake it up a bit more. So, you know, first-hand experimentation. This is craziness. It's like a greeny blue. Quite liking it. Yeah, I quite like this. So, Atomatic Blue. Yeah, quite nice. Quite nice, quite nice. So what I'm doing is I'm washing off the Soulstone Blue, or at least attempting to. So Atomatic Blue, it would seem, is the way to go, and I'm liking the effect of that. Yeah, liking the effect of that. So we'll go with that for this. 1, 2. Atomatic Blue, although to me it's more of a green than a blue, but I don't know, that's okay. I'm okay with that. So it's decided then. Atomatic Blue contrast paint for my Ghostbuster Gribblies. I haven't even looked up what they're called yet. So, and these will look much better once their bases, the bits around here are done. You know, this bit here. Yeah, so that's good. That's good. That is good news. Right. Let's just see if I can put some Atomatic Blue on the others. Then I know that's the way to go. It just makes them, doing it this way just makes them pop that little bit more than the plain plastic blue that they were. That's all. So it might be a case of, well, I've got to make a decision now because I've got one on the bench to do here. And I'll probably concentrate on the Black Plague I've got here. Because it's not even October yet, so I think these guys are more of a Halloween-y type thing. Right, I mean Ghostbusters for sure on the bench. Ghostbusters at Halloween, I think that's a win-win, don't you? Right, Atomatic Blue it is, and it's 1. Right, so Nighthawk Gloom, no. X-Ray Flame, not really feeling it. I'll just keep those to one side there. So, well, actually, I'll keep all of those to one side. Given that they're technical paints. Well, a lot of them are, but I'm rambling, so excuse me. Okay. Got Catachan Jungle Fighters as well, but we're looking to sort some of these bad boys out here, and girls. Right. Nice light brown, I think, for him. Battle brown, maybe. Yeah, we go. Battle brown. Oh no, his cal's done. Might have been battle brown already. In that case, we need a something for his hair. Colour hair. I think. Like this arm, some of this armour brown. I think it's an airbrush paint, but yeah, I think it will be okay. I'm not going to thin it down, I'm just going to paint straight from the pot. Well, straight from the pot to the palette. I knew what I meant. Stop shaking, man. Right. I think a wash will help these guys as well immensely. I'm going to do an Agrax Earthshade wash. All over wash, I think, for these. That works. Yes, that works well. Oh, his axe. He's got an axe. Well, I didn't see that. Now, I'm going to get rid of that lead belcher. Yeah, lead belcher for the cutting implement. Got my Imperial Knights here as well, by the way, which I'm not going to work on today. There's only so much you can do, right? Alright. Okay. Alright, so his axe. The blade of his axe. Do any of the other zombies have any axes or anything? I don't think so. No, it's just him. Just him. I've put a layer of Ultron Grey also, just to let you know, onto my Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Just a quick blast from above, so a lot of grey, darker areas under there, which is fine, which is how it should be. And then I'll put a Atomatic White contrast on him, and then head up towards white. That's what we'll do. In the meantime, we're looking for Scrag Brown or Deathclaw Brown. Deathclaw Brown, that's an interesting one. Yeah, Deathclaw Brown. Deathclaw Brown it is. Just what I lay my hands on first, really, you know. I mean, these are zombies. I'm not overly worried. I might put just a smidge of the darker brown in to darken it up somewhat. A little bit more. There. Bit more. There, right. There we go. So, this is for the handle of his axe. Bless him. Let's not forget we'll be putting Agrax Earthshade over it. So, not too worried. It's quite a bright brown, because the Agrax Earthshade will dull it down somewhat. So I've got 2 days leave off at the end of this week, which is nice because it is 2 late shifts and I absolutely hate doing them. It doesn't sit well with my body clock, you know what I mean? So I am looking for another role, actually, one that will have more daytime hours. A little bit awkward with the handle of him. There's his axe, just the way it pops out. Alright, alrighty, yeah. That's that done. Anyone else for any brown or anything? I'm going to put a brown patch on his back here. He's got a patch like sewn in. Yeah, do that. Anybody else? It's looking really okay. These are just, at the end of the day, these are just gribblies. They're not meant to be award-winning, the standard models. They're meant to just represent some zombies on the table before you cut them down or blast them off or whatever you do. How is it looking? It's looking alright, he says. It's looking alright. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think these are all alright, actually. She's had Agrax Earthshade put over her. Looks like this one has as well. So they've had Agrax Earthshade. Just these guys. Though he looks like he has as well, to be truthful. Strange. Gonna need another sip of coffee. Gonna need another sip of coffee. What are you working on, guys? Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you are working on. That way I can root for you. Root for you. Keep going. Keep doing it. I think blue horror actually might be a good. Also, yeah, no, blue horror. Can do some stitching in blue horror. Stitching. This is an edge paint. So shouldn't require much in the way of thinning down. I'm just doing the stitches on the back. I know that might seem like a pointless task, but I just want to. Yeah. It's better. Much better. Anybody else got any stitching or anything? No. But he has got something attached to him here, like a water jug or something. That's alright. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Got some Agrax Earthshade out, which is quite good. All these other fellows. So those two ladies have had Agrax Earthshade. These two here. So, but the others haven't, so I'm going to apply it. Halfway through nearly already. This isn't good. Gotta go out after Mrs. Mini Warzone finishes her work. We have an errand to run. That's the thing with errands, and gotta be done, aren't they? Yeah, once these are all dry, I can base them then. I can base the two ladies already, because, oh, he's been done. I can base him as well. These are just like peasant types. I think these are going to have to be based in Astro Granite, but I'm not sure. Might get away with the other one, the Sterling mud, maybe. That could be another way of differentiating them from the heroes. So I quite like that idea. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Sterling mud is what's going to be applied on these, I think. I know I've done that one runner with Astro Granite probably, but right, so here's how we're going to do it. Start with these two ladies here. And see how we get on. I'll do a dry brush of... I've got a light brown colour. Griffin brown, is it? That I can apply on this. Yeah. Oh, this stuff's applying really easy. Wash my brush out. Got a stirrer here. I think it needs fixed stirring. You can't really shake these technical basing paints. Sterling mud. Yeah, so get some basing down on these. We'll be good to go. I think once these bases are down, they'll look way better once the bases are done, you know, dry brushed and everything, and the rims painted up and everything else. I think they'll look really smart. I really do. Yeah, so hope your projects that you are working on are going well. I've just got so much on the go. It's going to be cool though when I start finishing projects, because they'll kind of all finish at once and it'll be like, yeah boy, my workbenches will be cleared, which is what I want. Cool. Yeah, Sterling mud. I think it lends itself more to a fantasy type of miniature or base. I don't know why. The mud thing just seems to, in my mind. In my mind. Oh, I got asked what I thought my kind of top, or I got asked the other day what I thought for 10 films, movies, because this person knew I was a movie buff. I got asked for 10 movies that I consider to be classics. So I thought, hey, do you know, that would make a good P&Q question. And there is going to be another P&Q in, well, depending on when this goes out, you might already know about it, or you will already know about it. But I'm going to be doing a if I haven't done it already. Magic of television. A Halloween P&Q. Should be nice. I've got some questions already. I've got one or two left over from the last P&Q. Oh my goodness, I've done all those. What? Say what? Oh no. Alright. Well, I guess I'll let those dry then. Wow. How time flies when you're having fun, eh? Zoom out. Yeah, so you can see some of the stuff there. Now I need to think about my next move. I could actually no, I know what I mean. Some more work on this big boy here. Why? Because he needs it. Oh, for when grey. I'm gonna dip my brushes into this here. There. This big boy. He's like the Michelin Man, really, isn't he? This, oh, he's heavy. You know, he's really heavy. Stay Puffed. He's really heavy. And he's going, actually, pick up by his hat. Right, so Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. Really heavy guy. He is super duper heavy. Right. Put that brush back. That worked quite well, actually. Oh, just lift my glasses up momentarily. I have a sip of coffee. Now I've got my characters to do for Black Plague. You know, these zombies here, they were just like off the first layer of zombies from the Black Plague box. But I am going to be keeping them in my rainbow coloured drawers, so that's not going to be a problem. Looking at my heroes, I think I just need to clean up their bases. A lot of them. This necromancy's I think I'm going to do some Abaddon Black around the rim of the Necromancer, because well, I think he's pretty much there, to be honest. Pardon me. watched CSI Miami last night. I do enjoy that program. I have it on DVD, you see. I'm only on season 1, but I'm really enjoying it. Quite a dark show, but I'm enjoying it. When I say dark show, I mean compared to certain other ones I've seen, CSIs and NCISs and all that kind of stuff. NCIS is quite good. I enjoy that. We're thinking about it. We've got the next season of that to watch too. Okay. That's good. That's good. All right. Right. Wash that off. Yeah, there's no point really painting the rims of the heroes, not if they're going to be going on those plastic things, So I'm just going to scrape the rims off. With this, really. If I could. Time we at 39 minutes. I've always got to think, well, there'll be some editing involved too. Yeah, I think my heroes, they look alright. They look pretty good, I think. So, yeah. Back to work tomorrow. Back on the old slug, slugging away. That's what I meant. Back on the workhorse. Well, I'll tell you what I have ordered. A couple of comedy DVDs, because I figure we need to have a comedy night. Grab a takeaway, have a few laughs. Yeah. That's one down. So I'm just taking I just take all the paint off around the rims of these heroes. There's less to come off later when you're putting them in and out of those plastic things. Looks like little ring donut things that you place them in. Like there'll be like, I don't know, a red one, a blue one, a yellow one, so on. So you go, I'm playing green. Or, I'm playing red. So you can see at a glance, without staring too hard or focusing too much, where your guys are. Except if you're playing solo, of course, in which case they're all your guys, but you still need to know whose dashboard you're working with. Okay. The only thing I'm going to do left on most of these is just highlights on like the swords and things. But I think on the older guy with the long hair, well, long beard, I might put some Nuln Oil shade wash on, because they got white beards and black contrast very well with white, so that's what I'm thinking. Then it'll be sealing time. I mean, like varnish. Which is good. Yes. I'll tell you what, I am looking forward to is playing Haunted House, that kiddie game I got from my childhood. It's, you know, doing the restoration of it for my Halloween painting challenge, and I'm so excited about it. It's the game I lusted after as a child. I'm sure my parents, they tried to get it for me. No such thing as internet as back then. It's 50 years old, same age as me, you know, the game. So the fact it's in you know, say in one piece, but the fact it's in any piece is quite remarkable. This elf needs a lot of work doing. That's okay. This is a mould line remover that I'm using to scrape off the bits of paint, technical paint and that around the rim. Seems to work quite well. So he's still got a bit of work to be done. Figures. Yeah. That was the problem with these. I think they're all individual characters. They're all at different rates of completion, different stages, you know. There we go. Not bad at all. 45 minutes in. Yeah, this is good for this. Wow, let's have some coffee. Well, that's quite a bit I've done actually. I was hoping to get to the Catachans, but it's not going to happen. Not in this session. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get to my Imperial Knight, but that's, you know, she's coming on quite well. Done some work on the base. Talking about the base, I could put some Nuln Oil or something on the base, or Agrax. Which I think I will do. Nuln Oil, I think. I've got more of it. Agrax Earthshade and Nuln Oil are the two most used shade washes I own. Probably most of us own. Excuse me. Oh, God, blimey. Oh, yeah. Atomatic Blue. This is for my own reference. If I'm watching this back, it's Atomatic Blue Peak, what you use on the Ghostbusters ghost thingamajiggers. So, yeah, don't forget that. Atomatic Blue. Yeah, so I airbrushed the majority of that Ultron grey on the Stay Puft. I just dry brushed a bit more to tidy it up a bit. I'm going to put some not Aphamatic, I'm going to put some Apothecary White, which is a grey really, isn't it? Contrast paint over him. And then I will do another airbrush of a slightly whiter grey or a lighter grey, if that's possible. I don't know, because Ultron grey is quite light, isn't it? Yeah, Ultron grey is quite light. And Stratum grey, pop that away. Okay, I've got some metallics out because that's for the Imperial Light. Okay, Dark Reaper, not quite sure why I've got that out. That can go away. Gnarled Green by P3, brilliant. They are the trousers base colour for my Kazachan's. Gilliam and Flesh can go away. I've done a couple more sections of my Arcane Tempest Gunmage tutorial. It's nearly completed. But what I will do, while I've got him up here, I will paint the rim. Bottom black. Yeah, then this will be dry by the next time I do go in to do my tutorial. And go in the Citadel miniature holder again. Here we are. Having bases done, I can carry on with the tutorial then. So I'll just put him there. I'm going to do the rest of them, their bases. The reason being, I like to have them all at the same sort of stage, if that makes sense. There we are. Bad and Black does go on nicely on a base. I've always thought that. It's amazing how dirty the bases get when you're just doing the rest of the miniature. Even though you're not intending to, you just get flecks of paint that fall down onto the rim of the base. That isn't pretty. Okay. Yeah, so these bad boys will be raring to go. Still will do a bit of dry brushing on a couple of them, but hey, if I go careful, I should be all right. Because I don't want to go over the newly painted base. I'll be good. I'll be good. I can remember the first time I painted my original Zombicide box set. I was like, whoa, so many miniatures to paint. And I've got absolute tons of projects on the go here. I've got to work some things out as well, because I've been... I suppose I could talk about it here. I've been asked... I'll just... Rather than build up a story, I'll just come out with it. I've basically been asked by someone I know if I would consider doing a retro board game restoration for a commission for them, and that's because they're impressed with the work they've seen thus far on what I'm doing. And I don't know, I'm not sure how I feel about that, if I'm honest. I mean, it's different doing it for yourself. That's one thing. Doing it for someone else, a retro board game too. You know, if you cock something up when it's your own game, that's that's alright. It's up to you. You know, you know what risks you take in when you do it. If you try something and it goes wrong, you can't get like a spare part because it's just such an old game. You know, these things. But for someone else, and if they're paying you to do it, they expect a good result, don't they? Well, I would if I was paying. And then there's the question of, well, how on earth would I know what to charge? Couldn't even tell you how long it would take. It's a game I don't know. Although I did mention there might be other games as well. I suppose that would depend on how good a job I did of this one. See, now what would be cool is if I could do it for a board game shop, retro board game shop. That'd be cool. But in all honesty, I don't know if there'd be enough demand for that. But yeah, so I don't know how I feel about that. A little worried, I think, is what I feel about that. Well, this paper towel has really seen better days. Yeah. In the bin it goes. Right, so I'm going to call it a day here. Glasses are off. Let's get up to the camera. There we are. Oh, back. Too low, too low. There we go. Back to my coffee. Nearly done. Wow. Got water there as well, which I really should have. Well, I consider myself to have done a lot of work for On the Bench today. It's one of those where it doesn't seem like it, but it is a lot of work that you've done. And I know I won't be able to get to it, for another week now, or the end of the week. Then I'll have 2 days off. Actually, I'll have 4 days off, won't I? Because I've got a weekend as well. Cool, I'll have 4 days off in a row next time. So I will be able to get loads more done next time. And hopefully some other stuff too. I want to get this tutorial finished. Get in there, but slow progress. And yeah, I'm thinking get some highlights done on the metals and a wash on the gold, some highlights done on the metals, and then we're good. For me, that'll be good. Yeah. And Zombicide, Black Plague, nearly done on the heroes, nearly done. In fact, ow. Well, I'll tell you what, let's be naughty now. I'm thinking, let's just put the darn wash on his beard and the hair. Do it. Done it. Done it. Right. And for the dwarf. Now for the dwarf. Now for the dwarf. Yeah. Yeah. Well. There, definitely finished now. Thanks ever so much for watching. Hope your projects are going well. If you like these videos, please click the like button if you can. Share it around. That'd be awesome. Pop it on to Twitter or somewhere. I don't know. Just share it. If you really want to help me out, check out my Patreon campaign, which will give you access to exclusive videos depending on what level you subscribe to, but it starts at $1 a month, and you will get things like behind the scenes and other stuff for that alone. But yeah, check out what level would suit you best, because I do an on the bench version on there called Painting with Patrons. Obviously it's more intimate because it's just me and my patrons, and it's more compact. You'll see what I mean, but yeah, we do other stuff on there, like I was doing my Imperial Night on there last time. So thanks ever so much for watching. Remember, all brushes lead to all, my friends, and bye for now. See you later.